So, why Messi won't reach glory with PSG? Drinking title? Well, although PSG now has it all, a lineup that could be mistaken for FIFA best lineup of the year. A defense that is packed with the best in the world in their positions, one of the most solid midfields in the world, and the front line that had the best in the world in the past generation, the current generation, as well as the future generation. There are still many obstacles and reasons that could stand in the way of their glory. So, for starters, let's define glory. What is glory for Messi and what is glory for PSG? A glory for Messi is different from a glory of any other normal player or even a top 10 in the world player. Messi's main goal here is to win the precious Big Ears Cup, the Champions League, and he's been fighting for it since he last won it in 2015. Same for PSG. They've been fighting for the first ever Champions League since a large money investment started to really kick in. Sure, this year Messi will continue scoring goals, getting maybe 50, 60 goals, 30 assists, pull up his magic, get out his amazing dribbling skills out of his magic hat, wow the crowds with his impossible passes he takes. Maybe while he's at it, pulls up a 7th or an 8th Ballon d'Or with PSG nailing the league, getting a record number of goals and a record number of points, and excelling the Champions League group stage. But when things get tough at the knockout stage, there is going to be a problem. The real challenge for them will be at the Champions League knockout. And why is it hard for them to get past this challenge? Well, this video discusses why. There are a lot of reasons to discuss. The most obvious of them is that now the team is crowded with stars, and that is extremely hard for any manager to deal with. And Tuchel, one of the best managers in the world, had a very hard time with that last year, even before the arrival of Messi and Ramos. And if we review the books of history, my friend, we will find significant examples, like the first Galacticos Real Madrid era. They were doing so well, although they had Zidane and Figo, 2 Ballon d'Or winners, and won the Champions League. But when they started really going all in, buying players like Ronaldo, David Beckham and Michael Owen, they started a real big decline. They changed 6 managers in just 3 years until they reached their stability, with Fabio Capello is known for his strictness and extremely strong personality. So, getting into the more practical reasons, tactical wise, there are many to mention. So, how will PSG line up? Well, it's very obvious is that unless there is an injury during big games in the knockout stage, Messi, Mbappe and Neymar have to always be in the starting 11. So suppose Pochettino will settle with a 4-3-3, Messi, Mbappe and Neymar will have to be in the front 3 obviously, and then where's their number 9? That strong striker who fights with the defenders and plays with his back to them, the striker who even if he didn't score, he takes the attention of the defenders, allowing players like Messi and Mbappe to be free without someone marking them and score. Maybe the absence of that striker won't be a problem for teams that concede a lot of counter-attacks like Barcelona, Man City and Bayern. But if they played against a team that has an extremely organized and stable defensive structure like Atletico Madrid for example, and that team was in their best form, well, that would be a problem for PSG. And even when Messi was playing as a false 9 during Barca's peak with Guardiola, the winger was actually a striker, and we are talking about David Villa here. Now, suppose Pochettino, for a weird coincidence, watches my video and tries to fit Messi, Mbappe and Neymar with Icardi, a striker, most probably in a 4-2-3-1. Well, that could mess up defensive work rate somehow. Instead of having 3 hard-working center midfielders that are strong defensively, always press, always covered, now you will have only 2, with the rest an extremely attacking team that has a very low defensive work rate. and that is really very bad for a challenging knockout game in a competition like the UEFA Champions League. Another problem that is long-term somehow is that Messi could obstruct Neymar's growth. Neymar now is approaching 30, although he's now pretty much very fast, he will start losing his pace. So he has to work on his creative abilities and get inside and get more involved in the center, more than in the wings that requires more pace, and that actually what Neymar was doing. He was going in the right direction, but since Messi arrived and since Messi will occupy that center position, Neymar will have to go more wide, act more as a winger. And I will not say I know for sure, but as a personal opinion, I think Neymar moved to PSG in the first place for that very reason. So, what do you think? Do you think Messi will be able to get his Champions League with PSG? Comment with your opinion and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching.